Today we are going to do a fun look with the Too Faced Semi-Sweet chocolate bar. I did one with the regular chocolate bar, and it was a big hit, so I thought I'd do something fun with the Semi-Sweet. And if you like this look, stay tuned. Let's go. Okay, my face is already done. You guys have seen how I've done it before, so we're just going to move on to the Semi-Sweet chocolate bar. And it's really pretty. Beautiful for all shades of eyes, not just blue or green. It looks good on all of them. Sorry, my camera placement is off. And here is kind of a side-by-side. We've got the Semi-Sweet, which is going to be on the bottom. And we're going to do the regular one. Okay, so the regular one is on the top and the Semi-Sweet's on the bottom. So you can kind of see a side-by-side with them, and they're similar, but, oh my god, and they smell so freaking good. But, so that's the difference. Today we are going to use a Semi-Sweet, and we're just going to go for it. We're going to use a fluffy ELF C brush, and I am just going to put the color Coconut Cream. And I'm just going to put it everywhere where I plan on putting shadows. All over my lid, all the way up to my brows, so forth. We are going in with peanut butter, and I am using a MAC 221 for this. And just get that nice and in the crease. Now we are going to go in with mousse and deepen it up just a little bit. It's a really pretty color. It's really tan. And we are going to go in with truffled and darken it up. And this color is like way dark. I did not realize it until I put it on, so I had to do a little extra blending on this. I am so clumsy. Okay, and I'm going to take that same C brush, and I'm just going to blend out that truffled because it was crazy dark. All right, ELF concealer brush. We are going to... What color did I just use? I think I used mousse. We're going to go in with mousse. And we're just going to do it on the inner third and outer third of our eyes. And then we are going to put pink sugar right in the middle of our lids. And it's a really pretty color, but it's not as pigmented. So I had to do this a couple of times. Now we are just going to take an ELF blending crease brush. And I am just going to put a little bit of that lightest color in the palette up underneath my brow bone. And we're going to this pretty blue. It's called Blueberry Swirl. And it's actually not as blue on the skin as it is in the palette. So we're going to put that under there. And we are going to take it actually, like if you're going to do a wing and you're going to go out a little more, we're going to drag that out a little more using this flat eyeliner brush from ELF. And we're just going to we're not going to take it out really far, but we're going to drag it out a little bit. This is so pretty. I really like this. And it's going to take a few times of going over it. And then we're going to go back in with that same white ELF blending brush. And we're just going to kind of go back and forth and blend it out until we're happy with it. I don't have a color on this NYX. You guys, I am so sorry. I have a million colors, and in order to open it, the sticker has to peel completely off. So I don't know what shade that is, but it's the lightest shade. And we are going in with another ELF concealer brush, and we're going to go over that really pretty pink sugar that we put in the center of our lid. And we're just going to keep going over the top of that. And if you want it to adhere a little better and not have as much fallout, I would spritz my brush with a little bit of like a makeup setting spray. And you would have, it would probably be a faster process. All right, we're going to go back in with truffled, And we're just going to darken up the inner and outer part of our eyelid. And what we're going to do is basically drag, and it took a minute. I edited this down, obviously. But it took a second to make sure that the colors were really smooth, and you just basically alternated. Go in with truffled, go back in with that really pretty shimmery pale shade from NYX, and like I said, I don't know what color that was, but it is the lightest one in that line. And you just go back and forth until it looks like you want it to look. And you want it to be seamless, so that's why it took so long. That looks really good. I'm sorry, my lighting is so terrible. We're working on that. All right, we are going to go back in with Blueberry Swirl and just deepen that up a little bit. And there is a really pretty liner by LA Colors, and it's Electric Blue. And I am going to put that in my waterline, and I'm actually going to drag it down just a little bit, like kind of onto my lash line. And we are going to kind of buff that out too. It wasn't looking as blue as I wanted, so I pulled out the electric palette, and we are going to go in with that bright blue called Chaos. And I'm just going to use the small end of the brush that came with that palette, and I just wanted it to be a little bit brighter. So we're basically going to follow the same routine that we just did, and we're going to follow the same pattern that we just did by using that deeper blue. And I am so excited at this point, as you can see. It looks really, really pretty. And we are going to go back in with Blueberry Swirl on that same crease brush that we used from ELF, and we're just going to keep doing it, and we're also going to dance because we're so excited that it looks so sweet. All right, we are going to take, what did I use? I think I used frosting on that one. And get away the fallout, use our trusty Stila liner that is the shit. I don't even know where I got this brush. It has no name, but I'm going to go in with Butter Pecan, and I'm going to pop that right on the inner corner of my eyes to brighten it up a little bit. Hit that MAC lash curler up, and I'm just kind of showing. I'm not going to do the whole thing on camera. I'm going to use, what am I using today? Oh, I'm going to use the Hypnose Doll Lashes by Lancome. It's a really good mascara. I really like it. So we are just going to stick that on our top lashes only. And I got that effing powder all over me. So we're going to apply some false lashes today. Oh shit, hang on. I'm going to do my lips first. I think my lashes are drying at this point. So we're going to use the NYX Liquid Suede. I love this. It dries super, super, super matte. And I know I say super a lot. And we're going to go in with this NYX liner. And it is, what is it? Shit, I can't even see. It's the Plum, but it's 6 is the shade. And I am going to go over my lip that I have applied twice. And I just kind of did my liner on those darker shades after I do the lip. But that is a pink. That is, I think, the Ultra Brilliant Gloss from Ulta. And I'm going to put that right in the middle. So I have pretty pouty lips. Okay. Also, I was so excited in the spirit, so I was burning my hot chocolate candle. Alright, I do not know which lashes these are because I lost the fucking thing that I always put my lashes on. So I don't know what they are, but they're probably 21s from, that I got from Sally. So I'm going to blow and blow and blow and blow and blow and blow my lashes. And we're going to stick these on, but I always manage to fuck it up. I don't know why. I always fuck up my lashes up. So, I have learned a few little tricks too along the way. And one of them is I take the end of a eyeshadow brush or an eyeliner pencil, and it actually works better than tweezers to poke the ends of your lashes, because I always say put extra glue on either end of your lashes. I'm just fucking up. Look at that. One got glued to my goddamn finger. Who does that? This girl? I'll tell you, that's who. So anyhow, I like to apply them with tweezers and then kind of poke them on with, like I said, the tip of a brush or an eyeliner pencil. And that works really, really well to keep the ends from popping off. Also, I'm going to take a drink of this badass quad shot latte. What? From OCC. So good. All right, we are going to deepen up our contour just a little bit with this NYX bronzer in 3. And I'm going to use this really pretty contour highlight brush that I got from Ulta, and it's just an IT Cosmetics. And with the highlight end, I'm going to go in with my Becca. And I am going to pop a little extra blush on with my Face Secrets powder brush and just put it right on top of that bronze and the apples of my cheeks, so it's really pretty and glowy. And I am going to take, I'm going to kind of clean up under my eye. I know that I dusted it off, but I'm going to add a little bit more concealer under there. And I'm using Bare Minerals in Bisque. And around my nose always gets a little bit red too, so we're just going to stick some there. And I'm going to go back over everything with my Well Rested, that I swear by this product. It is really good. Everyone should own it. That makes it, look at that. It's a huge difference. It just brightens and covers. My brows, I did them before I started, but I just feel like they need to be darker now that my makeup is actually on, because it ended up turning out a little more dramatic than I had anticipated, which is good. So I'm just going to take my Anastasia in Blonde and darken up my brows, and then go back in with some Blueberry from that Too Faced Semi-Sweet palette. I'm going to go back in with Blueberry Swirl and just deepen that blue up a little bit until I'm happy with it. And I am. And see how pretty that is? Ah, gorgeous. So that was actually really quick, really simple. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.